Lucky Boys Podcast.
Sounds like you're telling me a story off a movie that you saw, but this is your real life. Has anyone ever approached you to do a movie?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of production companies hit me up to do like reality shows, movies, scripted series, all that shit. But some of them are like crazy, ridiculous. Some, they jerk you. It's crazy. I had one guy come up to me, and he produced Biggest Loser, that show.
Yep.
And so he wanted to stick like 500-pound people in prison cells and have me scream at them. And I'm like,
oh, like a reality show with you as like the host?
Yeah, and I'm like,
weird.
Nah, you bugging out. Yo. I'm not doing that shit. And so I turned that down. But yeah, no, I've been approached left and right, and I just want to make sure like the TV industry, man, that's the biggest crux right there, yo. Right? They take advantage of people left and right, man, and you just got to be careful what you sign.
Like how did they try to take advantage of you?
So I've been filming a docuseries with a pretty famous director for the last 6 years, and she's been doing the right thing to me, but I got approached by ABC, and they hit me up and they were like, yo, we want you to do this movie, and we're gonna get a writer and all this stuff, and they sell you a big dream, they done this, they done that, and you're like, yo, this is the real deal right here. And so when the contract came to the table, they wanted to buy my life rights. And they wanted to buy my life rights, which means like, yo, I have no control of my name. I have no control of my image. Like anything that's put out there and people are paying me for, they get a percentage. Even if I put my name on a T-shirt, they get a percentage off that T-shirt.
So they own you.
They basically own
you. Would need their permission to do anything.
Yep.
And for the rest of your life?
Yep, for the rest of my life.
Damn.
And they were trying to only give me 25 G's as like a down payment and then like residuals after. But like
residuals in the form of royalties?
Not technically royalties. Like with the movie industry, it's just a whole different language. Like it's just they don't call it royalties, because royalties is like money off the top. Like you just get straight percentage off the top. This is like a percentage off a certain percentage off this percentage, So
after they pay back a bunch of people and
exactly,
how much it costs for
and
this.
You just don't, and you never know if you're gonna get that fucking money, And so it's crazy.
And this is like stuff that even if they don't produce it and other people produce, like for example, like you're saying like if you made a shirt for Combine, like and sell it at your gym, it's that portion of the profit goes to
Oh shit! So they would own your gym too?
They wanted royalties off Combody's name too.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What normal person would agree to that?
Is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
you don't understand the genre because it's like all legal genre. So I sent it to a lawyer and he was like, "Yo, this is what they're trying to do to you." Blah 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 blah. And I tried to negotiate. I think I was like, first I was like, yo, this shit sounds crazy. The lawyer suggested what I should do, and they were like, nah. And then I was like, nah. And so,
wow.
Yeah, and they've approached me a few times, like, hey, let me know if you change your mind, all this stuff.
I don't know if I received something like that, it would be so disrespectful. I'd be like, yo, fuck out of here.
Yeah. Even that show Shark Tank, like they try to get me on the show. And because I know you guys probably don't know this, but Disney owns Shark Tank, and Disney doesn't allow anybody with a criminal history on their show. So I got accepted by the producers to be on the show.
So they made an exception for you?
And no, but Disney ruled it out.
Oh, so they didn't make an exception.
Yeah. It's just crazy. It
makes sense with the brand though, because Disney is known as very wholesome.
But it's Shark Tank, you know what I mean? And I'm not. And
I was still under their portfolio. So
yeah,
I would get it.
But I don't know. I just feel like we're in a new age. This is 2020. This is not like, the 90s where everything was just like by the books. You know what I mean? Like everybody's talking about Black Lives Matter.
Wait, so what did they want you to go to Shark Tank for?
To pitch Combody And so, you know, I applied at some point. They hit me back up and they were like, hey, you know, you made the first round. Now we're going to get you in the show, you know, and then they had that rule. And because of that rule, they kicked me out.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And how do people who are incarcerated like get their lives back? You know, it's sort of like it's so restricted in this like type of society.
There's over 40,000 there's 40,000 rules against people that have been incarcerated. You know, whether it's just like I can't get life insurance because I have a record. You know,
Wait, you can't have.
I can't.
You can't even.
Yeah, I've been rejected for. You know, I tried to get life insurance a few times when I've been out. I've been rejected. Just small little things like that. That my background as you know, I did this as, you know, young adult. You know, I was 21, 22, 23 when I got locked up. Like, and I was in my teens. You know what I mean? When you're in that mental stage as a kid, you're not fully grown, especially an adult. You know, like you don't fully grow your brain till you're like 21, 22 as a male. And so for me, I felt like I was just running around in the streets and I created this thing. And, you know, I felt like I had no risk involved because I was like fearless as a kid and I didn't give a fuck. But right now I do, you know, I wouldn't put myself in that position again.